Hey there, it's Jenny coming at you with the hottest scoop on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Today we're diving deep into some pre-game fashion, post-game drama, and everything in between. It's got the basketball world buzzing. So picture this. Game day in Chicago. The Sky are gearing up to face the powerhouse Las Vegas Aces. And our girl Angel Reese strolls into the arena looking like she just stepped off a Milan runway. I'm telling you, this rookie knows how to make an entrance that would make even the most seasoned fashionistas do a double take. Reese rocked up in a yellow Chicago jersey, representing her team with pride, of course, paired with some edgy blue denim shorts that screamed casual cool. But let's be real for a second. It was her accessories that stole the show and had everyone's jaws on the floor. We're talking a $2,800 Chanel metallic vanity case bag. That's right, you heard me correctly. $2,800. I don't know about you, but my game day bag is usually stuffed with sweaty socks, half-eaten protein bars, and maybe a stick of deodorant if I'm feeling fancy. Meanwhile, Reese is out here serving looks and luxury like it's nobody's business. And those boots? Oh, honey, let me tell you about those boots. Knee-high and matching that bougie bag like they were made for each other. It's like she walked in saying, you know what? I'm not just here to play ball. I'm here to slay. And slay she did, at least in the fashion department. I mean, who says you can't dominate on the court and the catwalk? Now, I know some of you might be scratching your heads thinking, Jenny, why on earth are we talking about what she wore to the game? Isn't this supposed to be about basketball? Well, let me break it down for you. This WNBA season has been next level, not just in terms of the incredible plays and nail-biting games, but also in the way it's reshaping the sports landscape. We're talking more cash, more fans, and a whole lot more style. Players are becoming bona fide style icons in their own right, and it's changing the game. Pun absolutely intended. Move over NBA players. The ladies are here to show you how it's done, and they're doing it with flair, finesse, and a whole lot of attitude. Reese, in particular, been killing it both on and off the court. She's not just sinking baskets and grabbing rebounds, she's landing deals with major beauty and fashion brands, would make any influencer green with envy. This girl is building an empire, one designer bag and killer play at a time. She's showing the world that female athletes can be fierce competitors and fashion-forward trendsetters. It's not one or the other, both, and then some. Speaking of empires and influential women, let's talk about Gabrielle Union for a hot second. You know her, actress, activist, and all-around queen who's never afraid to speak her mind and support other women. Well, she's been showing some serious love for Reese's latest Reebok collection. And when Gabrielle Union gives you a shout-out, you know you're doing something right. Union took to Instagram to show off her new purchases from Reese's line, including a shoe that probably looks as good as it feels, a jacket that I'm willing to bet is the perfect blend of style and comfort, and a sleek black shoebox with the words "Unapologetically Angel" emblazoned on it in blue. Talk about a power move. It's not just about the products, it's about the message. Being unapologetically yourself in a world that often tries to put you in a box, that's the real win. Now, this Reebok collection? It's not playing around. We're talking 3 different sneaker styles that'll have you looking fresh, whether you're on the court or hitting the streets. But it doesn't stop there. The collection also includes apparel like bike shorts, leggings, and wide-leg pants. Basically everything you need to go from an intense workout to a chill hangout without missing a beat. And get this, most of the clothes are under $100, with the shoes ranging from $100 to $130. Now, I know that's not exactly pocket change, but for some A-list athlete swag that'll have you looking and feeling like a pro, that's a pretty sweet deal if you ask me. It's making style accessible, and that's something I can definitely get behind. But here's where things get interesting, and where we pivot from the glitz and glamour to the grit and grind, professional sports. Remember that game against the Aces I mentioned earlier? The one Reese was all dolled up for? Well, it happened, and let's just say it didn't go quite as planned for Reese in the Sky. It was a nail-biter of a game, the kind that has you on the edge of your seat, shouting at your TV and stress-eating whatever snacks you can get your hands on. The energy in the arena must have been electric, with both teams leaving it all on the court. But in the end, it was A'ja Wilson of the Aces who sealed the deal with a buzzer-beating layup that probably sucked the air out of the entire city of Chicago. Ouch. That's gotta sting worse than getting hit with a fastball. Now the Sky are sitting at 11 wins and 18 losses, which, let's be honest, isn't exactly the record of champions. They're 7 games under 500, while the Aces are flying high at 18-11. You can practically feel the frustration building in the Sky's locker room, thick enough to cut with a knife. And unfortunately, as it often goes in sports, some of that heat is landing squarely on the shoulders of their star rookie, Angel Reese. Here's the thing though, and this is important. Reese isn't playing badly. Far from it, actually. In this game against the Aces, she pulled down 22 rebounds. 22. That's not just good. That's, did she grow extra arms, good. It's tying the record for most double-doubles in a season by a rookie, putting her name right up there with WNBA legend Tina Charles. That's no small feat, especially for a player who's still finding her footing in the league. But social media being what it is, breeding ground for hot takes and armchair experts. Critics are out in full force, sharpening their keyboards and firing off takes hotter than a Phoenix summer. We've got people like Dave Portnoy and Jason Whitlock taking shots at Reese online, dissecting her game like they're professional scouts with decades of experience. Portnoy, never one to miss a chance to stir the pot, shared a clip of Reese airballing a three-pointer, captioning it, "Nothing but net." Now, I'm all for a bit of playful ribbing. Come on, every player, from the rookies to the all-time greats, has had their fair share of airballs. It's part of the game. Focusing on one missed shot while ignoring the 22 rebounds? That's like complaining about a typo in a Pulitzer-winning novel. Whitlock, not to be outdone, decided to go full sports scientist on us. He wrote, "Angel Reese releases the ball at her shoulder, not at eye level. It's the equivalent of Stevie Wonder and Gary Coleman combining on a shot. Leads to blocks and bricks. It won't be an easy fix. Might be impossible." Now, I'm not here to debate shooting techniques or pretend I'm a biomechanics expert, but that's a pretty harsh assessment of a rookie who's already making waves in the league. It's like critiquing a chef's knife skills while they're serving you a Michelin star meal. Look, I get it. Professional sports are a results-driven business, and when a team is struggling, everyone's looking for answers. But let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture here. Growing pains are part of any rookie's journey, no matter how talented they are. Reese is out there night after night, giving it her all, breaking records, and yes, sometimes missing shots. But let's not forget, she's a rookie in one of the toughest leagues in the world. She's facing off against seasoned pros who have been honing their craft for years, and she's holding her own. That's impressive, full stop. What we're seeing with Reese is a young player with immense potential, finding her footing in the big leagues. She's got the style, she's got the skill, and she's got the drive. Sure, there might be some airballs along the way, but there are also those 22 rebound games that make you sit up and take notice. It's all part of the journey, the story that's still being written. The WNBA is a tough league, tougher than many people realize. The level of talent is off the charts, the competition is fierce, and the margin for error is razor thin. And yes, Chicago's having a rough season. But writing off Angel Reese based on one missed shot or a losing record? That's like judging a book by its cover, or in this case, judging a career by its opening chapter. This is a player who's already making history, who's got major brands clamoring to work with her, and who's bringing new eyes to the sport. That last part is crucial. The WNBA is growing, evolving, and fighting for the recognition it deserves. Players like Reese, who can generate buzz both on and off the court, are invaluable to that growth. So yeah, the Sky might be struggling right now. And yeah, Reese might have some aspects of her game to work on. Show me a player who doesn't, rookie or veteran. But that's all part of the journey, the story arc that makes sports so compelling. The real question is, what's next for Angel Reese? Will she use this criticism as fuel to improve her game? Will we see her working on that shooting form in the off-season, coming back next year with a jumper that silences all the critics? One thing's for sure, I'll be watching. Because whether she's strutting into the arena with a designer bag that costs more than my monthly rent, or pulling down 22 rebounds in a tough loss, Angel Reese is a player who demands attention. He's got that it factor, that star quality that you can't teach or manufacture. And in a league that's growing and evolving as rapidly as the WNBA, that's exactly the kind of star power they need. Let's talk about that star power for a second. It's not just about what happens on the court, it's about the total package. Reese isn't just an athlete. She's a brand, a personality, a force to be reckoned with. She's got nearly 2 million followers on Instagram, and every post, every story, every glimpse into her life off the court helps grow the game. She's reaching people who might not have given women's basketball a second thought before. And that's huge. And let's not forget, she's doing all of this while dealing with the pressure of being a high-profile rookie in a professional league. The scrutiny, the expectations, constant comparisons, it's a lot for anyone to handle, let alone someone who's barely old enough to legally drink. The fact that she's navigating it all with grace, style, and a whole lot of rebounds, that's impressive. Now, I'm not saying Reese is perfect or that she doesn't have room for improvement. Every player does, from the rookies to the veterans. But what I am saying is that we need to appreciate the journey. We're watching a young star find her footing, develop her game, and carve out her place in the league. There will be highs and lows, spectacular plays, and head-scratching moments. That's all part of the process. But here's what I propose. Instead of nitpicking every missed shot or overanalyzing her shooting form, let's sit back and enjoy the show. Let's appreciate the fact that we're watching a young player with the potential to be a generational talent. Let's celebrate the 22 rebound games, the fashion statements, the way she's bringing new fans to the sport. Let's recognize that for every air ball, there's a double-double. For every tough loss, there's a lesson learned that will make her even better in the long run. The future of women's basketball is bright, bold, and unapologetically stylish. And Angel Reese is right at the forefront of that movement. She's redefining what it means to be a female athlete in the 21st century, breaking down barriers and challenging stereotypes with every rebound and every runway-worthy arena entrance. Though here's to Angel Reese, rookie sensation, fashion icon, and proof that the future of women's basketball is in good hands. Keep your eyes on this one, folks. Something tells me we're just seeing the beginning of what Angel Reese can do, both on and off the court. The air balls will become swishes, the losses will turn into wins, but that star quality, that's here to stay. In the end, sports are about more than just wins and losses. They're about stories, about growth, about defying expectations, and redefining what's possible. Angel Reese is writing her story right now, and let me tell you, it's a page-turner. So grab your popcorn, settle in, and get ready for the next chapter. Something tells me it's going to be a good one. This is Jenny, signing off. Until next time, keep balling, keep styling, and remember, in sports, as in life, it's not about never missing. It's about how you bounce back when you do. About staying true to yourself, even when the critics are loud. It's about being unapologetically you, whether that means grabbing 22 rebounds in a game or rocking a $2,800 bag to the arena. Because at the end of the day, that's what makes sports and life beautiful. Unique stories we all bring to the game. Peace out, basketball fan. Keep watching, keep supporting, and keep believing in the power of the game to inspire and transform. The best is yet to come.